Have you ever felt like life is just too complicated? You're constantly chasing after something, trying to control every aspect of your existence. But somehow, true happiness always seems out of reach. What if I told you that the key to lasting joy and contentment is simpler than you ever imagined? The philosophy of simply letting life be happy is about to change your perspective forever. The philosophy of simply letting life be happy is rooted in the idea that true joy comes from within. It's not about accumulating material possessions, achieving status, or even reaching your goals. While these things can bring temporary pleasure, they don't lead to the kind of deep, unshakable happiness that we all crave. Instead, this philosophy teaches us that contentment is a choice we make in every moment. It's about embracing the present, accepting what is, and finding beauty in the simple things. When you adopt this mindset, you start to see the world in a different light. You realize that happiness is not something you chase, but something you cultivate from within. One of the core principles of the Simply Let Life Be Happy philosophy is living in the present moment. So often we get caught up in worrying about the future or dwelling on the past, and we miss out on the joy that's right in front of us. We're so busy planning, regretting, or anticipating that we forget to actually live. But when you learn to be fully present, something magical happens. You start to notice the little things that make life beautiful. You savor the warmth of the sun on your skin, the laughter of a child, the taste of a delicious meal. You engage with the world around you in a way that feels authentic and alive. Living in the present doesn't mean ignoring your responsibilities or future goals. It simply means giving your full attention to whatever you're doing in the moment. When you're working, work. When you're playing, play. When you're with loved ones, be with them fully. By being present, you'll find that life becomes richer, more meaningful, and yes, happier. Another key aspect of the Simply Let Life Be Happy philosophy is letting go of the need for control. As humans, we often fall into the trap of thinking that if we can just manage every detail of our lives, we'll be happy and secure. We try to control our relationships, our careers, our health, and even the weather. But the truth is, life is unpredictable. No matter how much we plan or strategize, there will always be things that are beyond our control. And when we cling too tightly to our desire for control, we create stress, anxiety, and frustration for ourselves. The philosophy of simply letting life be happy teaches us to surrender to the flow of the universe. It's about trusting that everything happens for a reason, even if we can't see it in the moment. It's about being open to the twists and turns of life, and believing that we have the resilience to handle whatever comes our way. When you let go of the need for control, you create space for something beautiful to emerge. You allow life to surprise you, to lead you in new and exciting directions. You become more adaptable, more resilient, and more at peace with yourself and the world around you. Gratitude is a fundamental practice in the philosophy of simply letting life be happy. When you consciously choose to focus on the things you're thankful for, you shift your energy towards positivity and abundance. You start to see the blessings in your life, no matter how small they may seem. The power of gratitude lies in its ability to reframe your perspective. Instead of fixating on what's lacking or what's going wrong, you train your mind to appreciate what's good. You start to notice the little miracles that happen every day. A kind word from a stranger, a beautiful sunset, a cozy bed to sleep in at night. Practicing gratitude doesn't mean denying your challenges or pretending that everything is perfect. It's about finding the silver lining in even the toughest situations. It's about recognizing that every experience, whether positive or negative, has something to teach us. One simple way to cultivate gratitude is to start each day by listing 3 things you're thankful for. It could be something as basic as a roof over your head, a loving family, or a hot cup of coffee in the morning. By beginning your day with gratitude, you set the tone for positivity and happiness. As you make gratitude a consistent practice, you'll find that it becomes easier and more natural. You'll start to see the world through a lens of appreciation and abundance, and this shift in perspective will transform your life in profound ways. When you embrace the philosophy of simply letting life be happy, you don't just change your own life, you change the lives of those around you. Happiness is contagious, and when you radiate joy and positivity, it has a ripple effect on everyone you encounter. Think about a time when you were around someone who was truly happy and at peace with themselves. Didn't their energy lift you up and make you feel good? That's the power of the simply let life be happy philosophy in action. When you live from a place of happiness and contentment, you naturally become more kind, more compassionate, and more generous. You're more patient with others, more forgiving of their flaws, and more appreciative of their unique qualities. You become a force for good in the world, spreading light and love wherever you go. And as you touch the lives of others with your happiness, something amazing happens. It comes back to you tenfold. You attract more positive people and experiences into your life, and your world becomes a brighter, more beautiful place. Embracing the philosophy of simply letting life be happy is not a one-time event. It's a lifelong journey. It's a daily practice of choosing joy, being present, letting go of control, and cultivating gratitude. It's about learning to love yourself and others unconditionally, and trusting in the wisdom of the universe. Like any journey, there will be ups and downs along the way. There will be moments when you forget to be present, when you cling to control, or when you fall into negative thought patterns. But the beauty of this philosophy is that every moment is a new opportunity to begin again. Every time you catch yourself getting caught up in worry or fear, you can take a deep breath and return to the present moment. Every time you find yourself trying to control an uncontrollable situation, you can remind yourself to let go and trust in the flow of life. And every time you start to focus on what's lacking, you can shift your attention to all the things you have to be grateful for. As you continue on this journey of simply letting life be happy, you'll find that it becomes easier and more natural. You'll develop a deep inner peace that can't be shaken by external circumstances. You'll find joy in the simple things, and you'll radiate a light that inspires others to do the same. Ultimately, the philosophy of simply letting life be happy is about more than just feeling good. It's about living a life of meaning and purpose. When you're truly happy and at peace with yourself, you're free to focus on what really matters: loving others, making a difference in the world, and fulfilling your unique destiny. So often we get caught up in the pursuit of success, status, or material wealth, thinking that these things will bring us happiness. But the truth is, true fulfillment comes from living in alignment with our values and using our gifts to serve others. When you simply let life be happy, you create space for your authentic self to emerge. You start to listen to your inner voice, and you follow your heart's deepest desires. You become more creative, more passionate, and more inspired to make a positive impact on the world. Whether your purpose is to create art, heal others, fight for justice, or simply be a loving presence in the lives of those around you, the philosophy of simply letting life be happy will give you the courage and clarity to pursue it with all your heart. If you've made it this far, then the philosophy of simply letting life be happy has already begun to resonate with you. And if you're ready to embrace this way of living, then I invite you to start right now in this very moment. Take a deep breath and let go of any worries or fears that are weighing you down. Look around you and find one thing that you can be grateful for, no matter how small. And then simply let yourself be happy. Let yourself enjoy the simple pleasures of life. A warm cup of tea, a beautiful flower, a kind word from a friend. Let yourself be fully present in each moment, savoring the richness of your experiences. Let yourself trust in the journey of life, knowing that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. As you continue to practice the philosophy of simply letting life be happy, you'll find that it becomes a way of being, not just a temporary state of mind. You'll discover a deep, abiding joy that comes from within and that can never be taken away from you. And as you share your happiness with the world, you'll inspire others to do the same. You'll be a beacon of hope and light in a world that so desperately needs it. So let this be your invitation to a life of true, lasting happiness. Let this be your call to simply let life be in all its messy, beautiful, perfect imperfection. Let this be your reminder that you have the power to choose joy, to be present, to let go, and to love with all your heart. And most of all, let this be your encouragement to simply be happy, right here, right now, and forever. Because life is too short to be anything else.